It's true, we have Umamusume in Commander. People have been waiting for this for hundreds of years, and we finally have it. Disclaimer, I have not played this game. I had Northern Lion playing it on my second monitor, but I still know the premise, I know what we're doing, and I know Horse Girls, so let's get into it. So, the general premise of the game in Umamusume is you're going to train those Horse Girls, get them nice and strong. You're going to do some slice of life stuff, you take them out, you train them, and then the peak is when you win the race, and that's what this deck is all about. So, there's a couple things that this deck needs. Number one is Horse Girls, like Oguri Cap here. She's going to lead us into victory. We're going to need the anime theme, like this godforsaken Smothering Tithe. I don't know who made it, I don't know why it's in the game, but it's there. We also need the race theme. The girls are racing, it's important, boom. We also need the fans. We need the fans in the deck, they're going to power the girls up so that they can win the race. So let's take a look. We're going to be using a lot of mechanics from Aether Drift, which is the best set ever created in Magic the Gathering. And more importantly, we're going to be using the speed mechanic, which is also the best mechanic ever created in Magic the Gathering. So how does the speed mechanic work? Well, you start your engine and then you hit people a lot and then you start going faster and faster and then boom, you win. So let's take a look. We have Samut, the driving force here. We're going to speed up our Horse Girls using her speed mechanic. They're going to make them stronger because they get +X+O, where X is your speed. And then we also have really great color options here. Red, green, and white had a lot of great horse options for us. So let's take a look. The plan here is we're going to build up speed with the fans. That's their main job. And then we're going to build up that horse army, and not the Trojan horse. That is a card in Magic, but we're not going to be using it. You can if you want. And then you're going to destroy everyone with your horse army, with people like Oguri Cap. Now, we respect all horses, unicorns, and Pegasi. They're all going to be in this deck, and they're all going to be the Horse Girls that we need. Here are some star performers among that crowd. We have Calamity, that's going to make a copy of other attacking creatures. Crested Sunmare is going to give horses indestructible and make us more horses. Loyal Unicorn is going to make our creatures have vigilance. And Shadowfax is going to give our horses haste and then lets us put creatures onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Beautiful. Third, Mare of Destiny. Whenever you cast a Pegasus, Unicorn, or Horse creature spell, copy it. Boom. Beautiful. So we've got the Horse Girls taken care of. We also need the anime theme in the deck. It's very important. We can thank two sources for this. We have Final Fantasy and Secret Lair to thank. And the anime cards are incredibly expensive, but you are expected to drop this much money in honor of the Horse Girls. Do it for them so that they can win the race. So we've got some of the basic cards here that you need in the deck. You've got Card Draw, Soul Ring, and then you've got some more card advantage in Selvala. Thank you Hatsune Miku and Secret Lair. We've got the Final Fantasy cards here. Aerith synergizes with a lot of life gain from the horses. 3 visits, gets us ramp, restoration magic, gives us protection. Thank you Final Fantasy for giving us all these anime cards. So we've got the animes, we got the Horse Girls, we need the races. So let's take a look at what we got. We've got a lot of race related things. Racer's Scoreboard, it builds us speed. We've got Iroas, God of Victory. There's nothing more race related than winning the race, being victorious. We've got the Kickoff Celebrations. That's going to give us speed right off the bat. Beautiful. We've also got Chronicle of Victory from Lore and Eclipse set, and this one's also victory related, but it's going to buff our creatures. And as it enters, choose a creature type. I think there's more unicorns than anything, but creatures of the chosen type get +2/+2 for strike and trample, and you get card draw. This is really good. The Horse Girls are going to love it. But this leads us into a bonus category, because we need Horse Girl utility for our deck. The girls need to train, they need to get stronger, and this is how we're going to accomplish it. There's a lot of cards that say something like Pegasus creatures you control, horses you control, other Pegasi unicorns and horses you control. There's just too many, so what we need to do is lump them all together. We're going to use Maskwood Nexus to do that, specifically the anime art version that's $40. That's going to be the best at doing it. And then you've got all these cards that synergize with buffing your creatures, so as long as everything's the same creature type, everything gets buffed. And something to note is that a lot of those cards are expensive as in mana cost, but Samut actually reduces non-creature spells, the cost of those. So we've got the Horse Girls, the anime, the race themes. Now we need the fans, but the fans in this deck are a little weird, they're a little strange. These guys might seem a little unorthodox to be fans of Horse Girls, but I would say this is the average Umamusume fan, and on top of that, they actually have the start your engines mechanic, which will get our speed going. We've got some more fans here. You've got Lute on the left, he's going to give us lands. Lute on the right, who looks like he's been imprisoned and is going to die. And then you've got Kutsul, he's going to give us some card draw. That's pretty big. He's a big fan of the Umamusume girls. And so the goal with the deck is that we need to start our speed ASAP, get going. We're going to swing often to build speed, like with El Condor Pasa here. And then you're going to become the Horse Girl trainer that you were meant to be so that you can win the Umamusume Cup. Become the Umamusume trainer you wanted to always be, and subscribe to something. Thank you, bye.